Hello and welcome to Walk the Talk. I'm Shekhar Gupta at New Delhi's Roosevelt House, and my guest this week, the new U.S. Ambassador to India, Ambassador Roemer. Welcome to Walk the Talk.
Thank you. Namaste.
Namaste. The new U.S. Ambassador, I say, do you feel new or do you feel like a veteran already?
I feel like this is probably the most important post in the world. Certainly there are always challenges and opportunities here. I'm learning as we go. I was instructed by President Obama to try to get out and meet as many people as I possibly can. I remember standing in the White House with the President. The President looked at me and said, "Tim, you know in your new assignment that there are over 1 billion people in India." And I said, "Yes, sir, I know that." And he said, "I want you to meet as many of those 1 billion people as you possibly can."
When you go back to him, you qualify to him by saying, "You forgot to tell me that there are 1 billion Indians in India," who are argumentative, difficult, diverse.
Well, certainly diverse, and I think it's one of the great strengths and one of the commonalities between India and the United States is the diversity is such a strength. We know in the United States we have great diversity in income and class and religion and people, and if there was a scale of 1 to 10 in the United States, we like to think we're at about a 9.5. I think in India there might be a new scale up to about 19 in diversity. And it is a great strength of vitality and vibrancy here.
We saw you at a school yesterday. We've also seen U.S. Embassy now organizing iftars in different parts of the country. This people-to-people contact is not something that we associated American diplomacy with. So is there a shift? And is this an Obama-left shift?
Well, it's two things. I think one, President Obama has said to me directly at the White House, "I want you to go out and meet people. Make sure that it's not just the important government officials in Delhi, but it's people throughout the country, rich and poor, in school and out of school, people with opportunities and people without opportunities."
India relationship is one of the very few or one of the more visible areas where Obama administration has simply picked up the thread from the previous one, when there is total continuity?
I think there's continuity and change, and both are strengths in this relationship. I think the continuity is very respectful, a strong tie between the United States and India. It's people to people, it's business to business. It's 95,000 Indians in American colleges and universities, but it's also the success of the political system. Democrats and Republicans, President Clinton and President Bush, my predecessor, David Mulford. It's also Indian government officials, Prime Minister Singh, Prime Minister Vajpayee. We all recognize that this important relationship has an historic destiny to bring us together, not only in a bilateral way, but in a global way to work together on some of our world's most important problems. And I think that's where the President wants to take this relationship.
So declassify for us only what you want to declassify of the conversations you had with your predecessor, David Mulford. Did he give you any do's and don'ts? Did he hand you over some unfinished business or pass on some bucks to you?
David is a very gracious guy, and I reached out to different ambassadors who have served in this position when President Obama picked me, and I want to learn from them, see what to do, as you said, and what mistakes not to make. David was very, very nice, and he said, "I want to take you and Sally out for dinner with my wife, Jeannie." They did. He told me some very important things about completing the Civ nuke deal. There are some legacy issues we need to work on there between our two governments. We're making good progress, but there's still some things to push forward. He told me about how to run a big mission, some do's and don'ts there for morale and for constituencies that you play to. And he also told me about the State Department and the White House.
Tuba.com